Yeah, to the youth, especially the males, I want you guys to stop investing in gambling and invest in agriculture. Yes, because agriculture is the future.
My message for Africans, old and young, is we shouldn't just think about now. Having traveled a lot, I left Nigeria when I was 17, so I've lived outside Nigeria for almost 30 years now. One thing I see is that Africans, we think about what we can eat now, and that's one of the major problems, right? We need to think about the future. So thinking about the future will actually challenge you to be creative, to do something. Because now you see, like one of my brothers said, the youth should stop gambling. It's true, right? We need to sit tight and do what is right so that we can, prevent things that will happen in the future that will not make us eat. So farming is going to provide food.
I've never been this happy for a very long time. But today, I'm super excited just because of where I found myself. Listen, whether you like it or not, the revolution is happening. Will you all agree with me that moving to Africa is more like a movement right now?
Yes!
Definitely. Absolutely. Listen, I told you guys that when the diaspora come in here, they just don't come and sit home and enjoy, but they actually add value to the development of the continent. Agriculture is the future. Listen, have you guys seen real estate before? Yes, it's a lucrative business, but I never knew there is something we call crop estate. Forget about crop estate that is happening in here. There's something that I've never ever seen it before. That is what? The animal estate. This is how I'm gonna call it. I don't know about them, but I'm gonna have a conversation with them and they're gonna tell me if this is a crop estate or animal estate. I feel like crying, man. Because the guys that are doing this, they're from different part of the West, but they all have African roots, and they decided to come back here and establish what you're saying. They're growing crops in here. They're also doing poultry.
Now they are making noise. I don't even know what's happening here.
It's like you are not a farmer. Isaac is farming for you because you believe that agriculture is the future.
Yeah, so.
See, these are crying because they said that is here.
That is here. Hey, I think we need to go outside.
Oh my goodness. Are you guys ready? I don't know why I'm so excited. Listen, do me a favor. Like this video now. Have you liked it? Thank you. One more time, share this video. Facebook, Instagram, wherever you can share this video, do it because I'm excited to share this episode with you and I really want everybody to have a piece of this episode. And let me tell you something, if today is your first time seeing this annoying face on your screen, my name is Wodamaya, your one and only annoying village boy who's on a journey to change the negative narrative of Africa and also celebrate African excellence. That is why I'm here to celebrate my brothers today. So come along and the energy, please. Let's go. I have never seen anything like this before. Are you guys doing real estate? No.
No.
Is it crop estate?
Yes.
Yeah, basically,
It's close.
Animal estate?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I guess it's crop estate and animal estate combined together.
That's what it is.
So whose idea is this?
Yeah, it's my idea, basically. And then he found this place because he traveled around Ghana.
I was told that you discovered this land.
Yes.
How will you discover a land, man?
Well, I'm a traveling photographer, so basically what I do is I travel around the country and then write about places and the rest. There are places that have lots of interesting things, but nobody hears about them, about those places. So what I do is, when I get to those locations, I pin the location, spend some days, mingle with the community folks and what have you. Then take the message out there, tell people about the new or the good things over there and the rest, and how they can also invest in those areas.
But you also have a farm in here.
Yes, I have a farm. I have 5 acres down there.
What are you cultivating?
That's corn.
Okay.
Yes, and then after the corn, I'll go for chili pepper. The places I've been to exploit and the rest, I'm now going back there to replicate the same thing over there with regards to farming as well.
I mean, we said this things like this are for white people.
People, yeah. That's
So why are you doing it then?
Well, I'm doing this because I feel I always get fulfilled, and I also try to tell people how beautiful Africa is. You see, most people have that kind of notion that those in Africa live on trees and there's no internet, there's no this, there's no that. But I can tell you in all humility, after traveling around, I realized Africa, or Ghana for that matter, it's a very peaceful and beautiful place. Yes, I always tell people that just come in and experience the place. Yeah.
When I was in the US, you know, I knew that I was supposed to come back home and do something. I didn't know exactly what I was supposed to do, but I knew that when I was young, I was always raising chickens, you know, and then I would be selling them to other people. I was in Kumasi. I was born in Kumasi.
Okay.
I'm a hustler. I work on the street, sell pure water, shoe shine, everything.
And how did you find yourself in America then?
Oh. What got me over there was education.
Okay.
You know, but hard work's always paid off. That's how I got myself over there. Nobody got me over there. Hard working.
Okay.
Selling pure water and working with my uncle. You know, in school, you know, I used to be dumb in the beginning, but I learned my way out, and I became the top student in my school.
Okay.
You know, and those route led me in the US.
A round of applause, man. You found yourself in the US,
Yes.
15 years, and you decided to come back.
Yes, I decided
Wait.
to come back.
You know, I have brothers in Ghana. Do you have American passport?
No, I have an American work permit. I have not natural to become American.
Yo, my brothers are saying I should ask you if everything is okay with your brain, man. I mean, you went to America and decided to come back, and you're not living in the city. I see, even where he is everything okay with you?
Oh, see, someone made a statement long ago that the money is in the debt. You know.
Wow.
A lot of people think you just put on tie, go and sit in the office. That's when you can make money. I'm a chemist. I'm a scientist. And that's the part when I say it, people think I'm crazy. I work in biodiesel. I'm one of the top biodiesel experts in the US.
This guy will make us clap a lot today, man. A round of applause, man. Whoa.
See, and my brother here is same thing. He's one of the top engineers in the
I will
US.
come to him.
But nobody really can picture me that I will come back home
Wow.
and do something like this. Because my work over there was solving problems. You know, whenever there is problem with my biodiesel line and all those things. So I'm good at solving problems. And if I can do that somewhere, I do think that I can do that back home to improve the country. So that was what led me over here, to start something.
Wow.
You know, at least I believe that if I start something and I focus, I can get it to where I want it to be. I will not let anybody determine it for me. So my determination throughout my life is always focus and be determined. Whatever you want to achieve, you can achieve. And you can see it for yourself. And this is not the only place that I have. I have a farm here. I have a farm in Kumasi, pig farm and poultry farm too. You know, I have my own place in Accra.
So you are just into farming?
Yes, I'm into farming.
So now, you found 100 acres.
Yes.
You decided to share the 100 acres among your own friends? Are they your friends though? Are you all in America together?
Yeah, they are my friends from different states, actually.
You know how I came here? This man right here. I was sitting in the mall eating, and then he came to me and he's like, "What am I? I've lived in America for 30 years and I'm now back in Ghana because of me." And I'm like, "No, it's not because of me, because of this guy."
No.
My brother,
Yes.
tell me something. You also own...
Yes, I own a property here as well. Yes, I was in the U. I've traveled for almost over 30 years.
Wow.
And seeing videos of people talking about what they are doing in Ghana, I've been amazed, especially in farming, crop farming and animal farming. And that's looking at those videos each time, every time, again and again, I decided, no, I have to be part of that revolution.
Wow.
Being abroad for so many years, every time you come home for a visit, you feel like, yes, you feel like home. So I said, no, I need to leave all those things behind and come back and farm. So I'm farming here, poultry farming, and also crop farming.
What were you doing in the US?
I'm an aerospace engineer. We make engines for Airbus and Boeing.
You decided to leave that
Yes.
and come to the debt because this guy told you that.
The money is in the debt.
That's what if he's lying to you?
My name is Hope.
Hope.
Yes.
Hope. So this is your own portion,
Yeah,
yeah?
this is my poultry farm here.
How many acres are you farming?
2 acres.
2 acres.
Exactly.
But how many beds are you
I
doing?
have over 1,500 beds.
1,500 beds. It's a lucrative business, though.
It is, yes. If you take good care of it and have a good manager who is taking care of it.
Your name is Hope, which means
Yes.
you are from
I'm from Ghana.
Ghana.
Yes, I was born here in Ghana, Accra.
Accra.
Yes.
Amazing. And how was life growing up?
It was tough. My dad was in the military, so we were farming with him as well. He came from the village in the Volta region, so he took us to his farm whilst we were young. So my mother was a trader, so we had to sell things in the barracks.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so that's the only way you could do to pay for your school fees.
But apart from all that you could do in Ghana, why you decided to choose poultry?
I've been away for a long time, 30 years, and I'm back. It's tough to get a job equivalent to what a degree I have. So there's no other jobs I can go into, and I think to be able to feed ourselves here in Ghana, we have so many land here, a lot of land here. So the only best option we have is to go into farming.
And you think farming is lucrative?
It's very lucrative, yes. If you focus your attention on what you want to do, you make it.
What has been the major challenge since you started?
Major challenge is buying a land and trying to get a genuine land. I tried getting 10 acres in Nsawam. It's been horrible. It's been horrible. I have to give it up and come here rather, because they don't tell the truth. It's difficult to find reliable people that you can trust. So it makes it very difficult. So when I saw my brother Isaac here, I decided to join him so that we can all work together.
How do you feel whenever you come in here?
Oh, they are like my babies. I love them so much.
You love them so much.
Yes.
But
I always miss them when I'm away.
are they laying eggs already?
They are laying eggs.
How
yeah.
many eggs in a day?
Here they are laying about 17 crates a day.
Wow.
And I have another 700 over there. They are laying about 12 crates a day.
What is the price of crates?
A crate is around 27, 30 cedis. A crate,
Wow.
yes.
Do the calculation, man. he's a millionaire. Now I want to be a farmer so badly. It's easy to be a farmer. It's easy to be a millionaire.
It's easy, but now the feed is skyrocketing. The price of the feed is skyrocketing. So you have to be smart and know how to manage those things to make profit.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what we are trying to figure it out now. We don't make our own feed, we buy it. So we are trying, in the future we will have to make our own feed. I think that will cut down costs.
You brought this guy here? He doesn't
Yes.
look like Ghanaian though. He looks like Igbo Kwenu. Are you Igbo?
I'm Yoruba.
Oh, Yoruba.
I know, but people think
Ah.
I'm Igbo because I do
Kilo Shele.
more like
You see? But what are you doing in Ghana, man?
I think this is where I'm supposed to be at this point in my life.
Wow.
So this man right here, the organizer of this whole thing happening, you know, I met him through Clubhouse.
Okay.
You know, talking about how him and his wife are helping people like us to start up business,
Okay.
especially poultry farming.
Wow.
And they manage it. They send you information how everything goes every end of the month and like that. But before that, I actually started out in Nigeria where I have 2 lands and I was renting a place with 1,000 layers. And, you know, because of some reasons, I was like, you know what, I want to focus in Ghana, right? And the first time I was here was last year, December, but they've been running the business for me.
Whoa.
Right? So to cut the long story short, I have 2,000 beds in his penthouse.
A round of applause, man. 2,000 beds.
2,000 beds.
Oh, wow.
And I have 2 guys working for me. He manages everything still. But on the other side of the farm, I just purchased 4 acres. and I'm going to build my own business on that side. And we're trying to form a community here. And one of my driving force is come back home. Like he said, we are the one that can build home. There are people here that can.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying, you know, we have the dollar power, which is a fact. But for us to know where to put it is why we are here, right? To build, create employment. That's my joy, to see people working, making money, and grow the economy of Africa. How do you feel right now?
I mean, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
I wish
amazing.
this all belongs to me. But that's somebody's hard work.
Yeah. Since 2,000 beds. I saw these beds for the first time last year, December, and the connection was strong. I didn't know it was going to be like that, but it was really, really strong. Like, and even picking the eggs, man, I can't explain it.
You can't explain?
Yes.
Wow, this is beautiful, man. So I want to know, as a Nigerian, I mean, doing business with Ghanaians that you've never even met, you just, I mean, get to hear of them on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
You trusted them that much?
Yeah. I mean, for me, first thing, being a Nigerian, doing business in Ghana, I feel like we are one.
Exactly.
Most importantly, we are all West African people, you know. I didn't have any problem because when I heard Isaac speak on Clubhouse, it was him and his wife. And before I started, we had 2 meetings, right, via Zoom, just to get to know them, you know, background and everything, just to make sure I'm safe, right? But then I got to know these guys. They have an actual farm, a location. I sent my brother here to see him in Accra. My brother was like, that guy is funny. We trust him, just do your thing.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
So which means you have 2,000 beds by yourself? Like,
2,000.
So you rent this place?
Yeah, I'm renting this place from Isaac.
So Isaac rents them for you?
Yes.
Take care of them for you?
Yes.
And at the end of the month, you get your money?
Yes. I mean, when they started laying, yes, you know.
Wow. How long did it take for you to get your first money from Isaac?
6 months. 6 months. Pardon me, 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah, from day old chick to when they started laying, 6 months.
And you say it's lucrative?
It's a lucrative business. There's a lot of money in this. And also, you have to be careful because you can lose these beds anytime. So the biosecurity is very important. And whoever is taking care of them, you want to make sure they are feeding them at the right time. There's enough water. Now they are making noise. I don't even know what's happening here.
It's like you are not a farmer. Isaac is farming for you. Because you believe that agriculture is the future.
Yeah, so.
See, these are crying because they said that is here.
That is here. Hey, I think we need to go outside. The only challenge, you know, we face as people in diaspora is you can't be so close as you want to. So I decided to come back for a year to really sit and see how people are managing things and all that. It's been challenging, you know, because I can't get internet in Ho to work. So I had to go back to Accra. So I come back here every 2 weeks, 1 week, weekends to check and everything.
Is okay. So I want to know, how many farms do you guys have in here? How many farms? Different people?
Yeah, so mine and his, and there's another couple over there, their farm. So, and he is going to start his farm over there. So, you know, and we have this one over here.
Yeah, Miss Jenny.
There's another lady in the UK. She's about to start.
So which means your farm is the diasporans coming back home to farm?
That's diasporans. We need, you know, we form the community.
So definitely, what's the name of the farm then?
My farm is TWT Farm.
So the whole estate?
Yes.
Yeah. So I will call it TWT Estate. And this is the meaning of TWT.
Okay.
Time will tell.
Wow.
So whatever you are doing, don't rush. Time will surely tell the story for you.
But you don't sound like you're from America too.
No, I'm a Ghanaian.
Thank you. Please. you and I are from the same. No, these guys are from America. Yeah, forget about them, yeah? You have a farm where? Here?
I have a corn farm here that I'm currently working on.
Wow. So like, why are you cultivating corn then?
I'm cultivating corn because there has been a food shortage in the country that we're seeing around, and then Also, we need feed for our chickens. So whilst my brothers are here doing the
Wow.
poultry, I also need to supply them with corn that they need to make.
See, these people, they have dollars, eh? So when they come, tell them you don't charge Ghana cedis. Charge them dollars, all right? It's my first time seeing the youth of Africa farming, though. I mean, the youth of Ghana, we hate to farm. You guys also have a farm in here, right?
Exactly.
How many acres?
We have 6 acres.
6 acres of corn.
Yeah.
You're making money.
Yeah. A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
Can you advise the youth of Ghana because they don't get it? I mean, are you a student?
Yeah, I'm a student.
You're done or you're still schooling?
I'm done, but I'm going to fed up.
But now you're seeing money, you're still gonna fed up?
Yeah, I need to better up my education, but not purposely to go back and work. But I just want to have a degree.
You don't want to go and you just want a degree.
Yeah,
but you don't want to use the degree to work.
No.
Why?
Because the degree can give me the money that I want.
Is farming giving you the money?
More than that I want.
Then why are you going to get a degree then? Because it's waste of money. Use the money to invest in your farm.
Actually, I want to get a degree because when I have a child, I need to encourage her to go to school and get a degree. So if I don't have it, I'm trying to talk to her. You know, in the youth of Africa, now we try to disrespect elderly people who are not, let's say, well educated. So if I'm educated, I'm talking to my son or my daughter, he or she will surely take it.
But what about you, man?
Agriculture is the future. Yes, and I started this just about 4 months ago, and this is our first planting. And I noticed the money involved, the expenses and the income. It's looking at my salary, man. It is within 2 months I'm getting about 4 times of that, to be sincere. So I'm just going to finish my education. That's level 400. When I'm done with it, I'm going back to farming.
Do you think we're not educated enough about farming for us to think that agriculture is not for us?
Oh,
because when we were going to school, they never taught us that after school maybe you can start farming, or you need to go look for a job and that's it.
Yeah, it's the way they've painted farmers. They've painted us in a kind of way that farmers are poor. Farmers, you don't make a lot of money when it comes to farming. But looking at the Chinese, looking at Americans, we are supposed to be the one feeding the rest of the world because we have the land. We have. I just realized this just recently, and with this, man, I'm not going back to teaching, going to teach in the class. I'm going back to farming, like for real.
What are you gonna tell the youth of Africa, man?
Man, whatever you're doing, just make sure you farm because food is going to feed the whole world, and food is going to make you rich. You see, when you look at the system nowadays, you see people, you see the way the price of fuel is increasing, and most people will be looking for clothes to buy, looking for fancy stuff to buy, but it is the food that will sustain you to get all those stuff. So I'll advise my youth to go into farming, any type of farming.
What do you want to add to it?
I just want to tell everybody listening to me or watching me now that agriculture has a lot to do with Africa. I think so far so good. We have the virgin lands. We have thousands and thousands of acres that we aren't using. So what we will do is, growing up, they didn't tell us, our parents didn't tell us there is money in agriculture because our parents were peasant farmers when we were coming up. But growing up to see that we can actually make more than what the teacher who was teaching me then in school, I can make more than what he was getting then I think there's no need of me staying in the office waiting for somebody to pay me at the end of the month, or maybe they might be giving me an excuse whereby I can get my salary just within a week. Wow. Yeah, I can get my salary just within a week. So I think.
Tell me something, how was life growing up?
Actually, life growing up wasn't easy. It was very, very tough for me personally on my side. I've been growing up facing a lot of challenges. I grew up with a single mom who has to take care of my elder brother and my elder sister. It wasn't easy at all, but I pictured the future early, and then I have to divert my course and then go into the agric field, that is farming. So I chose planting, and then it's helping me now. I've realized my future, and my mom is eating. Everybody is eating, so I think
Your children will also eat, man.
they will not have to work to eat. Yeah, that is the kind of future I want to create for my children. They don't have to work in order to eat, but they have to work in order, maybe they need something extra for themselves.
When I was young, I do tell my father I'm going to become a farmer. He said, no, become a doctor, boy. Become an engineer, become a pilot. I was like, yeah, this is the future. But growing up and seeing how agriculture is, man, agriculture is the future.
I'll say you're a visionary, eh?
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the concept of starting an crop estate in here is brilliant, man.
Yeah.
And I just want to know right now, since you started it, how many acres are you farming on right now?
So right now, that 100 acres that we rented, we are doing it piece by piece. So right now we have about 6 acres that we have already done. We are going to do another 10 acres again.
Okay.
So that we can harvest in sections, you know. Because one thing that I learned doing this thing is if you try to do too much, you will come down. So you do it, you master it, then you increase it, and you move on. So basically that's what we are doing, you know, with the corn.
It's like you live in here too.
Oh yeah, this is my house over here. But yeah, I come here maybe once every month or something. But now, you know, in Africa, you have to be around for a long time to see what is going on. So I live here, and my actual house is in Accra.
What kind of poultry farm are you doing?
So we have layers in that building over there now, and we have broilers in here, which is broiler parent stock, and we also have layer parent stock over here. And then we hatch our chickens in that incubator over here. And I also let people around the area bring their eggs so that I can hatch for them.
Okay.
You know, based on the breed of chicken that you are bringing, then I charge you based on that.
Wow. Is the layer lucrative?
Yeah, the layer chicken is lucrative, but here is the thing. You have to be focused on them. Because chickens, since they are inside, there's a lot of sickness that can attack them. You know, so always, if you want to make a lot of money out of them, you have to make sure that all of them are laying, which is impossible. So mostly about 80% of them will be laying at a time. You know, if you do it right, and I will focus on that word. If you do it right, you don't just buy the chicken, stick them in there, and forget them.
How many layers do you have in here for now?
Yeah, so I told you that we rented some out to people. Okay. So all of them is not mine. Some are other people, because the building is big, as you can see. So I rented some, then we raise the chicken for them, we give them report and everything. And I have close to 2,000 back there, which is mine. And I have small one that I hatch to, that I raise. And once they are at a specific age, I sell them to people. Maybe they don't want to come in, but there's customers over there, they are ready to buy the ones that I have raised to some point. Okay. And they have a van parked back there, I'm just going to load them up for them. Then they too go start their own farm. So basically that's what I do around here.
I want to know, what are the challenges that you face since you started this business?
Yeah, the challenges is labor and finding honest people to work with. You know, you find somebody you trust with all your money to do something for you, you just blink and they are gone. You know, that is one thing, but you know, it doesn't discourage me from doing what I need to do. I just learn from that, find a different path to achieve what I want. You know, basically, you have to find right people to help you get what you want. Then you, in turn, you help them get what they want. Yeah, so since we have layers, and this is where we keep all our eggs.
Wow.
Like over here.
You mean these eggs were produced right here?
Right here. And
how much is a crate? Right
now on our farm, unsorted, we are going for either 27.5, between that and 30 cedis. Okay. Depend on the sizes. All right. Because everybody, like, this goes for farmers. Now they want everyone to sell the eggs at least from 30 cedis going. So we sort the smaller ones out at least reasonably for other people. And there's still more eggs over here too.
And how many do you, how many eggs does your layers produce?
Yeah, so in a day over here, we get close to about 70, the range 70 to about 80 crates a day. Yeah, 70 to about 80 crates a day. And that is just for the layers, the one that we eat. And we also have the parent stock. Their eggs is different. Actually, I just put them all in the incubator. Them two, they can lay about maybe 50 eggs a day. That's what I hatch and sell to people. And you can hear their chicks back there. Yeah.
Where do we see TWT Farms in the next 10 years?
Yeah, so in the next 10 years, we are looking to have, like on our farm, more than maybe 20,000 to about, our cap, maybe, we will not cap ourselves, but we're looking to have more than 200,000 plus chickens over here. And to have other people to come and join us and do different kind of farming around, like tomato farm, okra, onions, so that once we build a community around us, we can buy from each other and we can also sell it to other people outside. You know? So if the farm is inside and the community is around it, it's easy for everybody to come in to buy things. And we generate money to build more and to build Ghana. Wow. Yeah, that is our future. Yeah.
Do you all believe agriculture is the future?
It is the future.
Why are you saying it is the future?
Because we have Africa, we have the land. The developed countries have no land, and they are still making it. China doesn't have a land, but they are still producing anything they want to produce. We have land from here to, as I said earlier, land 7,000 acres from here to Togo. What are we doing with that land? Anything you put on the land germinates. Anything you do comes up. So what are we doing?
What is the problem then?
We need people to go into farming.
Why are we not into farming?
People think farming is for the poor. And also because the government or people are not promoting the farming. We have to get it mechanized so that we stop using the holes and all that. If it's mechanized, it's easier to just farm easily and then...
But mechanizing it is expensive.
We need to come together. Like this farm, this is what we are doing. Yes. We are all coming together. There are 5 of us now, all from abroad. We are working together. And that's how we can build the community. That's how we can put money together and grow.
This is amazing.
Yes.
This is why Africa is not developed.
That is it.
Because we are not united.
We are not coming together.
We are not.
Listen, what you guys have done, this is the unity of Africa that we're looking for. Yeah. He's from Kumasi, but he's a Ghanaian, eh?
Yeah.
He's a Nigerian, yeah? You have an African-American who has a farm in here?
Yes.
Listen, so which means that even the diaspora and Africans on the ground can work together. Because that's what you guys are doing, right? Listen, is it very important for the diasporans to bring their money together with Africans on the ground to work together? Because you guys live there. So I just want to know, is it so important or it's not?
It's important. We have to do that. That's where we can get the money. The dollar is heavy. You know, the more we get that, we can invest into the farm, into the machinery, and then develop the country.
You lived abroad for 30 years.
Over 30 years.
Why did you come back?
I want to be part of the story.
And do you think it's worth it to move to Africa?
It's worth it. Yes, it's worth it. 100 times. Million times.
What have you seen? What have you seen for you to say that it's worth it?
Because like right now we just pluck some corn, cooked it, and eat. Where can you enjoy something like this? Fresh corn. It's not sugary. It's not artificial. It's natural corn eating. Oh, it's amazing.
And again, the medicine we need, going to the drugstore and the rest, they're all here. They're all around us.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, and plus he said anything you plant grows. Like these tomatoes, we're just doing an experiment. And look at that. They are all grown. We didn't even focus that much.
Before I go, your final message to Africans.
Whatever we are trying to do, we need to focus, and concentrate on it. And if we do those two things, you can do whatever you need to do and achieve your dreams. And we need to believe in ourselves.
Farm is not only for the poor. You know, we can farm and make money and then employ people. So we can get rid of all this unemployment. People go to the university, finish education, and they can't have a job. We can incorporate all those people And university graduates come together. Let's do it together.
How many people have you guys employed so far?
So over here, we have four people working on the poultry farm, and we have extra one person who work on the crop. And
Yeah, we have 2 people on my side. We have about 3 different taxi drivers that delivers feed to us. We have water people who deliver water to us. We have people who come and buy the eggs. People come and buy chickens, sell. So we have many people who we've engaged, and they are making money out from our farm. More than 30-40 people.
Yeah, to the youth, especially the males, I want you guys to stop investing in gambling and invest in agriculture. Yes, because agriculture is the future.
My advice to the youth of Africa is one thing that they should take note of is in whatever they are doing, they should just stick to it. Learn about it, just become a student of whatever you are doing, and you are good to go.
Those who have the lands, if you know you can't do anything on the land, just release it for the young ones or those who are ready to farm on it. I think that's the greatest thing they will do for us as far as farming is concerned, because without the land, there's no farming.
My message for Africans, old and young, is we shouldn't just think about now. Having traveled a lot, I left Nigeria when I was 17, so I've lived outside Nigeria for almost 30 years now. One thing I see is that Africans, we think about what we can eat now, and that's one of the major problems, right? We need to think about the future. So thinking about the future will actually challenge you to be creative, to do something. Because now you see, like one of my brothers said, the youth should stop gambling. It's true, right? We need to sit tight and do what is right so that we can, prevent things that will happen in the future that will not make us eat. So farming is going to provide food. Like we just ate fresh corn now, so
We just
let's
ate
wake up.
fresh corn. Since I'm here, I need fresh chicken.
Yeah, go at it.
I want to say you guys are doing amazing
Yeah.
and keep up the good work. But listen, I have a million audience, and I know a lot of people are going to watch this video.
Yeah.
Yeah. If somebody wants to be part of you guys, what are the steps he needs to follow?
Because right now, the land that we have, the 100 acres, we are thinking about gradually developing it and farming on all of them. And beside that too, there's a room for feed, like a feed processing plant around here. Because the more people join this poultry industry, we will stop buying food from outside. If somebody is building, like have a food processing
Feed meal.
over here, somebody can plant the corn, then sell it to the feed mill. Then the feed mill will sell it to the poultry farmers. It will reduce the cost of transportation. So that is one thing that if anybody can come and set up like a feed mill, we appreciate it. If anybody has a tractor that they think, the tractor can help us, you can bring it, we can rent it. While we are using it, then maybe we pay you by the acre that we are using it for.
Yeah.
It will make the business go faster. And it's open for anybody too with a planter that we can attach to the tractor. Instead of doing 100 acres with a planter, you can do like 500 acres at a time. You don't have to struggle with the hoe and other things to plant. So if anybody wants to invest in those things, they can contact all of us. Then maybe we sit down and go into how we can structure this into a long-term business.
When I was having conversations with them, they shared one of their major challenges.
2 weeks ago, we went to was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? We went to the market. We asked the lady, where are you getting your chickens from?
Brazil.
She straight out told us that from Brazil. And we told her we have some over here. She's like, if we can process it and bring it to her, she will buy them.
But you don't have
The processing equipment to do that. We don't have it. We have to do manual labor. And how many people, like if I bring 1,000 people over here to work on 5,000 chickens, it's still going to take you about a week to try to finish that thing.
And at that moment, I knew that I had a solution for them. So the next morning, I connected them with the owner of Point and Kill. This man right here is a very good friend of mine and is also more like a new dad to me. And he is building a meat processing plant right here in the Volta region, which is 5 minutes away from their farm, of which they themselves thought that this was owned by a Chinese person. Because this man that I'm talking about here, it's a very low-key man, hardly talk about himself. And this man right here has been running an agri-processing plant for so many years. And listen, the good news is that he's gonna buy every single product that comes out of this farm. And that very day, I saw every farmer in there so happy, ready to expand their farms. You guys are finally okay, eh?
Yeah, we are
So I can live in peace.
Wondermaya.
I can live in peace. And this is why Wondermaya is here, your one and only connector to the world. I am Maya.